Passwords are a huge nightmare for many people, and if you've ever felt that way, you are definitely not alone in that feeling. Many people have books or pages and pages of passwords that these different websites have nitpicked them to add more symbols and numbers to, and it's just become more and more complicated. So I don't blame you at all if you've ever got that feeling of frustration when it prompts you to change your password or you can't remember it and you can't find it. That's why there's these companies out there like NordPass, LastPass, 1Password, and KeePass that have made these softwares to make it easier to manage your passwords, and all you have to do is remember one password to unlock all the other passwords you've made for your websites.
One ring to rule them all.
It's a really handy tool. It also allows it to auto-fill the passwords and usernames in the boxes of the websites you're visiting, so things are a lot faster and a smoother experience for you with less password frustration. Another thing I'm going to show you real quick is in the store right now, we have recently gotten these little password books, which are a bit of an upgrade from the paper solution because it has these tabs in it as well as lined areas that clearly say website, username, password, and allow a space even for some extra notes if you needed it. And since it's alphabetical, it makes it a lot easier to go through and update things or find the password that you're looking for. Without further ado, I'm going to show you LastPass, which is an application that people have made for Windows, Mac. It should also work on Linux and your mobile phone. So if you wanted to install it on any of those, that would be a great solution for your password management troubles. And I will do a tutorial showing you through Windows on a variety of different browsers, and also how to set up an account and add your passwords to it. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below, or you can stop the video at any point. Thank you. Let's get into it. The first step is going to LastPass.com, which is their official website, and going to the top right and clicking on Get LastPass Free. This brings you to a page where you'd be able to create an account. So here you're going to want to put in your email as well as create a strong master password. This will be the password that unlocks all of your other passwords, so you'll need to have this in a safe location or know it by heart. So once you've created a really good master password that's also strong and secure, feel free to add a password hint and then click on the sign up button. Now that you have an account created, you can install the LastPass extension. For this tutorial, I'm starting here on Firefox, so it depends on the browser you're working with. But I'm going to add the extension to Firefox. It gives me a notification saying it was added successfully. Now here I had to go to the very top and hit login again in order to refresh it, as it was missing some permissions. So I'm going to fill out the account details I just created. Now here at the top, Firefox automatically has a built-in password manager. This is a very valuable tool, but in this case, I'm going to save that for later. In Chrome, it looks pretty similar. You just click on Add to Chrome and Add Extension. After a moment, you'll get another pop-up saying it was confirmed and added. So you can fill out all of your details again and log in. Now anytime you want to access your password vault, you're going to want to navigate to this puzzle piece and find LastPass. You can pin it here to make it easier to access in the future. On Microsoft Edge, it'll take you here where you can also get the extension. You'll confirm that you'd like to add it, and after a moment of installing it, it will give you a pop-up at the top right saying it has been added successfully. Log in with your account details and navigate to the puzzle piece at the top right of your screen again. And there's this little button here that'll also allow you to pin it up here for easy access. Now that we have the extension installed, we can start adding passwords. There's an option to import passwords from your web browsers as well as other password managers if you have used them in the past. And then on the left, you'll have many options for saving information besides passwords like bank accounts. But for this tutorial, we're just going to focus on the passwords. I'm going to click on Add Items one by one and then select the Password button. Now this is where I can fill out all the details of the web address, the name, the username and or email address I'm using to log in, and the password. Make sure to save when you're done. But this also has some advanced settings that you're welcome to toggle, and if this is a password you use often, I'd recommend hitting the little star and favoriting it. After you save, you'll get a little green bar of confirmation at the top, and you can see your passwords here. From here, you can go to whatever website that you have saved it in, and you can start filling out the information. When you set up LastPass correctly, you will see that little red symbol on the side. Now in this case, if you don't see your password show up for a website like I am here, you can view all your passwords in the vault. When I clicked on the vault, it prompted me to accept permissions, which was vital in making sure that the autofill feature worked. Alright, from here it is auto-filling my details without me having to type anything in, so I'm able to just click Next, and it logs me in successfully. It noticed that I used a different password than the one I saved, so it's prompting me to update it. In most cases, that's a great tool, but I'm going to say not now for the sake of this tutorial. As shown previously, look for a puzzle piece and click on it to access the LastPass password vault. From here, click on LastPass. You can see that this has your commonly used passwords, your favorites, and also a button here at the top to access your vault. I'm going to go ahead and click on that. Since I'm logged in, it takes me right here, and I can add a password here at the bottom with this red plus button. Hit the password button, and then from here, I can manually add it in. Setting up an account recovery option is a very useful tool if you ever forgot your master password for your account. You can navigate to the bottom left and click on Account Settings in the Vault, and this will give you quite a few options to change your master password, view the email associated, as well as take a look at your master password reminder. At the bottom here, it has a recovery phone option. This is where you want to add your phone number in case you ever forgot your master password. You might be able to recover your account. From here, you just fill out your mobile number in this box, check the box to prove you aren't a robot, and send a test code to your text. LastPass is just one of many password management solutions out there. There's so many different tools, including built into the browser like you may have seen in the video. I briefly talked about how Firefox has their own default password management tool. And I'm going to make a video here about different password manager tools that you might see on your browsers, like Google Chrome, Edge, and Firefox will be three big ones that I want to talk about, because those would be very valuable tools for someone that uses potentially their phone and their computer, and they want to just use the browsers and have them sync together. And that also includes things like favorites and bookmarks on top of your passwords that will be able to be auto-filled and automatically able to be seen as long as you have an account between the two that you can sign in, sort of like how we had set up here with LastPass. So, if you have any more questions about LastPass itself or any password management related questions, feel free to reach out to us. We're always happy to help, and you can reach out to us via the comment section below or through our website, whatever works best. And as always, thank you so much for watching and have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.